Hello, welcome to my walks with a camera. You've probably seen these all over Ontario. They're historic plaques that are put up by the Ontario government. And this particular one is interesting because it speaks to the last battle fought during the War of 1812 in Upper Canada on November 6th, 1814. Brigadier General Duncan MacArthur, commanding American forces, was leading 750 mounted cavalry throughout southwestern Ontario, burning every single mill that they could lay their hands on. And there was a mill here, and this is the town of Oakland, except at the time it was called Malcolm's Mills. Canadian militia attempted to stop Duncan MacArthur's forces, and the battlefield where they fought and unfortunately lost is just down this road over here. Gonna go take a really quick look. Come on, let's go for a drive. This is the battlefield at Malcolm's Mills. And this is where 180 Norfolk, Oxford County militia met Duncan MacArthur's force of 750 men. There are about 180 Canadian militia dug in along this ridge line where these houses are. Duncan MacArthur's forces were across the creek that's over here, waiting at the cemetery, which was their start line. MacArthur broke his army into three elements. The first element crossed the stream on foot and assaulted Canadian positions up here. MacArthur led the second element along the road that's just over here, cross a barricade, and up into the flank of the Canadian position. His third element swung far to the east, hooked around, and came into the rear of the Canadian position, and the Canadians fell back along the ridge to where the mill pond is today. After the defeat, MacArthur's men burned Malcolm's Mills and moved south to the town that is now called Waterford. And this field is where that battle took place. The Battle of Malcolm's Mills. The last battle of the War of 1812 that was fought in Upper Canada on November 6th, 1814. And now it's a park called Lions Park. That is pretty cool. Ontario is all full of history and interesting places and events which speak of people from time gone past. You can see them in the historic plaques that are scattered around. You should stop and read them. They're pretty interesting, and they tell really good stories. Just remember, keep walking with a camera. Till next time, cheers.